Like I was saying, Islam. I served all my relatives that shit. I admit that, you know, not all of them. Majority of them, I got that money. I was a hustler, and like I was saying, to one of my students, I was saying like, my mama abandoned me when I was like 13, 14. Me, my sister, and my brother went our own way. Once the head get chopped off, everybody go their own way, right? My relatives took advantage of that, mother and dad side. Daddy and mommy side took advantage. They seen me and my sister and brother wasn't getting along. They seen that we had frustrations because our mother was leaving. So they took advantage of it when we was young. So when I got into the dope game, I started serving them. Every last one of them. And if I didn't serve them, I was serving them third party. I was making sure they got it in some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was my revenge. I was young, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I think I done robbed a couple relatives. You bullshit. I used to give relatives free crack. I see my relatives out there walking around. I'll be riding with one of my wives. I pull over, just give them free dope, go in the house, buy whatever off them. They got DVD. I bought some fucking VCR tapes off my fucking cousin one time. Because my Aunt Leslie died, the nigga had mad VCR tapes. So old tapes. VCRs ain't even out no more. And I bought them all off him. Just to get them off the street. Don't get it fucked up. You know the story. They gonna get it from somebody. So I was serving all my relatives. On my dad's side, I served everybody that smoked. Damn near. Like, that's crazy. I lived with the motherfuckers and everything. Serving them right out of the motherfucking house. Now. And that was my revenge because these niggas took advantage of me and my sister and brother when my mama left. You dig? And to this day, they still smoking crack and shit like that. Shit, I just stopped serving them once I met Baba TV. It was over. But I served them to the end. They don't even know I know you still smoking. But it's all good, auntie. This is the second time you did this, auntie. With grandma, you did it too, auntie. You took grandma out the house. Out of her house. My grandmother owned 2 houses. She worked hard. My grandmother had 3 babies. All her 3 babies was drug addicts. You dig? Including my pops. That's why I could never do crack. Never. Do sniffing, riffing, e-pilling, stilling. I'm great selling, bitch. Fuck out of here. I ain't shooting them. No, nothing, nigga. That's crazy. I don't fuck around. I don't like crackheads. I don't like dope fiends anyway on some G shit. You know what I mean? I got low tolerance and low respect for them. I apologize. Blame these niggas. I was in the game for a long time, and we made crackheads eat doodoo, dog doodoo off the ground for dimes and crumbs. So once a crackhead stops smoking, like you don't get no respect like that from me totally. Or once you start smoking again, or come on, I respect the crackhead that smoke more than I don't. The ones that don't, cause y'all fronting, y'all with all this fake gold and shit. A lot of my relatives are ex-crackheads. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them used to get high. A lot of them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, piles of them. It's crazy. And I look at you like you weak. You not strong. Fuck out of here. Crack it don't make you strong, bitch. It make you weak. Fuck out of here. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Running around here acting like y'all the shit. Lying on me. My relatives be lying on me, so I put roots on the ass. Yeah. They lie on me bad, baby. Look at this. They don't talk about when I had my house in North Carolina. Huh? All my sons. Huh? They don't talk about how I adopt babies. Huh? All the beautiful houses I had. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Dopeface live good, bitch. Big houses. My relatives don't want to come by the houses. They don't want to fuck with me. But for a nigga down and out, they fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? For a nigga in jail, they'd talk about me. And that's what I mean, fuck with me. I don't mean like come see me. That's crazy. You know what I mean? So yeah, my relatives is always on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You know what what I mean? Always, you know what I'm saying? I really, you know, stopped speaking to my relatives. That's how I passed the relative test. I just fell back. I just stopped speaking to them. You know what I'm saying? And when the ones that's doing something with their life, I would deal with them. You know what I'm saying? Ones that got houses and doing things, you know, getting money. You know, I deal with them because the ones that ain't got nothing, they gonna try to pull you down. Even ones that got something try to pull you down, you know. So I always deal with my relatives like that. Tell you honest God truth. I'm the head of the family, so they deal with me. Yeah, I just been doing the same thing for mad years, and they change up too much for me. Relatives are negative, and they're not relevant. My auntie did the same thing to my grandmoms that she did to my pops. She fuck with their death, like leave niggas alone. My grandmother was in the house, had diabetes. She had, you know, the stuff that she couldn't remember, Alzheimer's. She had one of her breasts off. She had breast cancer. This lady was sick. My aunt goes up in the house, the big old beautiful house she lived in. Her and her husband. Her husband ain't doing right, so my aunt Faye go in there, but my aunt getting high. She fucking with the ATM card. She in my grandmother's car late night. And how do I know this? Because I was in the game. She came to my spot. Don't even know I was in the cut. Don't tell my nephew. You ain't shit. You ain't shit, auntie. You gonna tell my wife? Don't tell my wife not gonna tell me I'm in the bed. My wife served you that night. You was next door. Next door to us was some twins. They get high all day. 2 black girl twins. They get high all day. And you go over there and see them, auntie, and grandma car. And then when her husband found out she was fucking with the ATM card, now I asked Aunt Drew Ali, because Aunt Drew Ali informed me, her grandma's sister. You go crazy, fake crazy, whatever, and pull grandma out the house. When you pull grandma out of the house, that's no longer grandma's house now. Now it's that nigga house, Fred punk ass Lee. That bitch up in there with his people. None of grandma grandkids or nothing. Grandma worked for the house. Fred Lee was a Tommy nigga from Martin. He never worked. My pops ain't fight for the house. Nobody fought for my grandmother's house, and she already lost the house on Hudson and what was that? Aunt Della house. Aunt Della died, get grandma house. My great grandmother died, get grandma house. Drew up in there acting like she ruled the house. Like that's my grandmother's house. My grandmother had 3 houses. She was the baby out of all her people, out of all her sisters and brothers. And they all used to leave my grandmother, the baby, everything. And her mother did too. God bless her dead, great grandma. You know what I'm saying? And my aunt, she goes with my grandmother, takes my grandmother out her house and pull her in a basement, man. First put her in her house, a great grandma's house, then pull her out of my great grandmother's house, Aunt Drew, and put her in a basement way out in Mattydale somewhere in New York. Fuck out of here. You ain't shit for that. And grandma died in your possession, just like Noble Drew Ali with the Moors. Then my pops, he in the hospital. You know what I'm saying? He go to the hospital. I go to the hospital and put the light, the G and the compass on his shoulder, like God have the sun on the right side of God. I put the G and compass on the right side of my pops while he in a coma. The G and the compass 2 days later wake him up. He up now. What my aunt do? My aunt takes the hat, the G and the compass that I left, and put it in the back of my grandmother's car. She still got my grandmother's car. Put it in the back of that car so she can't get pulled over for whatever she doing. And my pops wakes up out the coma, but he blind now because she took the light. This is a cancer. My aunt. That's why I cursed her daughter, and her daughter have seizures every month, at least every other month, at least every 90 days. You know you got to feel that, little cuz. I don't play. Yeah, I cursed your whole goddamn family. That's why your son getting extorted in prison. They got caught. Why you on your Geno shit getting caught with guns, nigga? And you a barber. You cut hair. At least have nigga carry a knife. Barbershop niggas. Fuck out of here. You niggas got guns. Ain't shoot nobody. You cut hair, nigga. The fuck's wrong with you niggas? This ain't nothing though. You ain't nothing though. You know I got you niggas. It's long.